What's up? I was I was talking to my son last night, and I'm glad he said it actually. I think it was last night or the night before, and we having a conversation about real estate, and then he was like, "I don't know if you know this, but sometimes I ask you questions or somebody asks you a question, and you sound really pissed off." I laughed. First, I laughed when he said it because he's right. I do sound pissed off. I'm not. I'm just very short, and I'm very short with people because people like to take small parts of what you say, but they don't take the whole landscape of what you say. And then it gets frustrating because, and I've been doing this for a while, so I know it's different type of people out there. It's people out there that needs to know every nuance before they take a step. It's people that's going to listen to the first part of what you say and don't listen to the second part of what you say. You're going to have the people that do one thing and then oh, they think they're good. They don't have to do nothing else. You're gonna have the people that they're just only thing they want to do is learn, 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 and do nothing. Uh, but he's right. I do get frustrated. I do get frustrated. Not pissed off. I just get more frustrated, and the frustration builds in because one is people think they have forever to change their situation, and my leniency on frustration is very dependent on your age. The older you are, the less time I have to deal with waiting on you to get your crap together. Because I know your time is nigh. If you don't go and do something very fast and get very aggressive at it, you're going to be working to the day you die. The younger you get, the younger you are, I'm a little bit more lenient, but the frustration still kicks in. And the reason why is because I think of what I was doing at your age or what I could have been doing at your age. And I always talk about it. I went hard when I started at 28 on this financial journey. And then I'm just thinking if I knew or if I had somebody like me to tell me if I knew at 18, 19 how hard I would have went then. So this video really, Alex, is just talking about what frustrations have you came across uh, in your time on earth dealing with people trying to talk about personal finance. So Alex, what you got?
I like this question because I have to work on myself, I think, because sometimes, and I don't realize this till Kirby will talk about it, and I think you're very passionate about wanting to help people as long as they want to learn.
Hmm.
And I don't think I have a lot of patience because like in the beginning I really wanted to teach people and then like it just dwindled off. So like sometimes like if you're telling me, well, no, tell this person this or explain this to them, like I just get fed up and I'm like, let them stay broke. Like I don't care. Because I just get to the point where it's like I feel like I'm wasting my time. And if you don't want to learn, then just stay in the life that you're living. Just deal with it. Just live that. And so sometimes it's like just don't even take into consideration like people's situations or people's life or how they think or I know you tell me a lot like you've got to think most people don't think this way or most people don't do this and I just think like well then that's on them like then they fucking missed out and so it's hard for me to like have I guess empathy because I don't understand why they choose to live that kind of life or choose to stay that way but I've noticed like you are very passionate about trying to help those people and maybe that's something that is just like something that you have to do. I don't know. Maybe it's like I know you've mentioned having the heart of a teacher before. Um, but it's hard. It definitely is. Like I salute you for putting up with so many people.
Uh, the It's is it hard? Yeah. And for me, it's the passion comes from I remember I always think of where I was. And it was just a change of mindset that flipped the switch to get me where I am at now. And people don't realize how close they are to flipping that switch. I always say the adage, and you said the point of you don't understand why people think the way they are. I understand why people think the way that they think, and a lot of it has to do with their parents. And I always say this, and of course, people think I'm an asshole for saying it. Is I said, don't get it twisted. Your parents loved you, but your parents didn't know what the hell they was talking about. And most of these people, 20, 30, 40 years, all of their financial advice came from their parents. Their parents was giving them the best advice that they knew, but nobody ever checked to see, hey, do my parents even know what the hell they're talking about? If my parents know what they talking about, well, where the hell is their money? And they just adopted that philosophy and they just kept going on because my mom said it, my dad said it, my grandma said it, my uncle said it. But just stop and think. Do they have money or not? But so just think, they've been indoctrinated into this way of thinking for 20, 30, 40 years. And I mean, then you got the news saying it, you got the politicians saying it. Oh, this is what you're supposed to do. Politicians telling you should get out of debt, but then they keep adding more debt on to the US economy. The United States get in debt with today's money and paying back with tomorrow's money that's way cheaper. And but this is the mindset that they got into. The US government, they want you to be a consumer. They want to stimulate the economy. What they say by that is they want you to go out there and spend money and make you believe that the government is going to take care of you. Now, if you've been on earth for 20 years, you'd have met people that's on Social Security. How they living? With the government supposed to take care of them. So it only gets worse for you when you get there, but they can't flip that switch or think outside the box or think outside of what the media is telling them. So I understand why they think that way, but the frustration is in there because they've taken all of their financial knowledge and they couldn't stop to think, hey, everywhere I got my financial knowledge, everybody was broke. Now somebody who has something trying to tell me to do something different, but I can't do something different because I'm just so fixated on what the broke people was talking about. So that's why the frustration kicks in. And another thing is, so that frustration kicks in, and at that point, the people that don't have anything, they're trying to get them over the hump to let them have something. Then the other thing is, you get people that's like right on the hill that can make a big roller coaster run and have big money, and then they get complacent, they get lazy, they get okay, well, I'm just good. I'm just gonna do what I've been doing, and I'll just wait. I'm good where I'm at. I'm doing better than just the people that I know, so I'm just gonna stop. What the hell are you gonna stop for? If you stop and keep doing the same thing and not improving yourself, not educating yourself, not looking for the next thing, you're still gonna get passed up. The inflation is still gonna pass you. So those are two things that frustrate the hell out of me. But I understand why they think that way. But I understand that it's not going to turn out good for them. And so that's where all the frustration kicks in. And it's hard to convey that message to people when I want it for them more than they want it for themselves. So that's where a lot of the frustration kicks in.
Yeah, I mean, I always give people a shot. I don't like just immediately shut down people. Like if they come to me, I'll give them a shot, but like they have a very fine amount of time to make it, make that switch. And if they don't, then I just give up on them completely. Because I've come to, I wouldn't even say I've come to realize I've thought this to myself since I started trying to take control of my finances, which is you have to worry about things that actually matter. Because if you worry about what other people think, if you worry about what your parents think, if you worry about what your grandparents think, your friends think, if you worry about this or that, or how people look at you, you're wasting your time. Like, there's so much drama that goes on, or like if someone gets upset about something that I just can't comprehend why someone would get upset over. It's like I detach myself from those kind of things because I'm like, you're wasting your time worrying about that stuff. Like you said with I think you were kind of leaning towards the point of like people don't advance forward because they're worried about what people think about them or whatever. And if you do that, I mean, you're literally just wasting your time. Just focus on you. Just focus on progress and production and doing something. And you will then see results. I mean, the same people that get complacent, like that make a decent win and then they kind of just fall back and just chill. Like now you're just wasting your time. Like you could have kept that momentum, kept going, kept going, kept going. And then now you're just pulling back and then letting it, now you think you're good. And when you get to that point, then you're just wasting your time. Like use that momentum, use those wins to keep pushing you forward, keep accelerating you forward. Because now you have more leverage, whether it was, a win on a capital end, now you have more leverage, because now you have more capital to keep moving forward. Or if you got new contacts, got to meet somebody new, now you can use that more information to go and do something different, do something bigger. A lot of people too get like so complacent with like, oh, I met this one person, I know them. I'm so cool because I know this person. Like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, so I think people just they worry about the wrong stuff. And I think that's why I get so like I have so little patience with wanting to help people because they they don't want it for themselves. They're very comfortable with where they're at. So though I don't know. That's how I think about it.
Yeah, and you're right. I don't think I gotta adopt your method of shortness, your patience, your lack of patience. I need to adopt that. I mean, my wife even asked me, she's like, "Why do you spend your time dealing with this and you could be doing something else?" This is my wife talking. You want to help these people more than they want to help themselves. Why do you spend your time doing that? And that's a great question. I can never answer. I can never answer it. And then, but she's right. My main motivation, of course, coming from where I came from, they always say, "Oh, the white man won't ever, the rich or the white man won't ever tell us how to make money," or, "Oh yeah, the rich don't ever share their secrets." So I wanted to eliminate all excuses, and I'm not. The rich don't share their secrets. They got millions of books out there on telling you how to grow your wealth and how to grow finance. But even all right, let's just say everybody's learning disability and they can't read. I want to eliminate every excuse, every question you gotta ask. I can answer for you. But I mean, I've been came to the realization of this, but I'm still hoping I find one person that's not like this. But the realization is they don't want to do the work. You can give them every tool in your toolbox. Only thing they got to do is put it into action, and they will never do it. You can give them every stock that will 2, 3, 4x. They will never put their money into invest. You can give them the whole rundown on where you invest in real estate and say this is a good market to invest. They'll never call a real estate agent to go do it. Or if they call a real estate agent, they'll never go through with the transaction. So I've given everything that I can give besides money because I ain't doing that. But people just don't want it. But my motivation behind it all was to show people that they are the reason for their predicament, not because they don't have the information, they don't have the tools, they don't know what to do. The information is right there. Only thing you got to do is execute. But there is no execution. And that's why there's the 1%, there's the haves and have nots, because the have nots don't want to do it. The have nots don't want to sacrifice. The have nots are the most selfish people on earth. They can sit there and blame the people in the top 1 or top 10% as being selfish, but everybody want to go blow their money on stuff that don't matter. I mean, the number of people I talk about of they've already, oh yeah, my kids just gonna have to figure it out. They're gonna have to get loans. I ain't got time for that. Oh man, I'm just thinking about damn these kids. They got to figure it out on their own. I had to. How many times I hear that is insane. Absolutely insane. When I hear about, oh yeah, my kids got this mindset, but they got this mindset because that's exactly what you do. And then the first thing, oh, I work for mine. They got to go work for theirs to do what I do. But you don't have nothing. You're broke. You're calling me because in 10 years, you're going to be retired. You're going to be at retirement age and you still got to work. So you're thinking you're doing something good because you're doing something that your kids with no job can't do. Oh my God. But this is the mindset of these people. And my frustration is getting bigger and is what and it's becoming a point where I just get pissed off when I talk to people, period. Because and then people want to tell me what I said, but then when I say, all right, I brought up this, oh, they don't remember that part. They just want to remember a part that they can be like, oh, I could do this, and then if this don't work, then I don't have to do nothing, you know. And that's the part that pisses me off. Like I also said this. What happened about that? Oh, yeah. Don't throw what I said in my face. I know what I said, but did you listen to everything I said? So those are things that's to get me closer to just saying, yeah, the rich shouldn't share their secrets because these motherfuckers ain't listening anyway. So save your time so everybody else can be all right.
That's exactly how I feel though. What you just said, the rich shouldn't share their secrets. Like I've gotten to a point now where I understand why they don't try to help people because people don't want to help themselves. So
Mhm.
it's a mess. But
But the thing is, they try to help, but the poor or the people with lack of knowledge always think it's more to it than that.
yeah,
Like, how many times have I said, "Hey, stop spending money"? Oh no, man, there's something different, man. He making this stuff up. No, that's what it is. Stop spending money.
yeah,
That's it. Oh no, man. See, he's still trying to keep the secrets. He ain't gonna tell us how to turn a dollar into $2.5 million in one night. Stop spending money. Use that money you stop spending, and then go buy assets. No, man, it can't be that, man. Well, how they get those numbers to the Powerball? But they don't. That's what I said. They so selfish. They want to still stick to their broke ways and then try to act like they're trying to do something. And I mean, and now I'm sitting here thinking about it, having this conversation with you. What the hell am I doing? Why am I arguing with broke people to put money in their pocket?
yeah.
I'm literally having conversations and arguments with people about bettering their lives for them. It ain't for me because what they eat ain't gonna make me shit. So why am I doing it, Alex? I'm gonna have to get better. I'm gonna have to
That's
get
why I'd
better.
say it's a waste of time too. Like you could be using that time for getting more deals, making more money, improving your family. And so, like I
I'm
said, I
just saying.
always give people a shot. If they come to me, they ask me questions, I give them answers, I tell them what they can do. But then right there, it's like that's maybe a 5 minute conversation. Now the rest is up to them. If they perform, then I'm all open ears for the next one. But 99, shoot, for in my case, 100% never perform. So with that said, guys, if you have any questions, now hate mail is gonna go right to both of us, not just one of us. Well, let us know down below if you have any questions or comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.